Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Steph's Design Space. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. What do I have up my sleeve today? Okay, so I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, couldn't fall back asleep because my brain was like, hey, what if you created a masterboard, not with just scraps, but with other things? And I was like, okay. So I will show you at the end something else I created, but today, right now, I want to cover this. So this is from a book that I use for my masterboards, but I accidentally tore this page out already. But what I'm trying to do, excuse me, is cover the back, right? So I want to cover the whole thing, so I guess I'm gonna have to do it this way. So this is just some old wrapping paper, because I wanted to use this, but it's not long enough and I don't want to have a seam. So let's do it this way. So I am going to glue this down really fast. Go ahead and just trim this off, okay? Because that was not fun. Not fun at all. Mainly because it's curved, right? So of course we're just gonna throw that over there. Like, I will deal with it later. So how's everyone doing? Do y'all like my middle of the night idea antics? I'm not sure that I do. I'm not sure that I like losing so much sleep. But here we are. Alright, I don't necessarily want to tear that. I can do that instead. You know, the little small pieces, and this also. Just a little extra. I could do it with scissors, but I feel more confident in getting it straight this way. Okay, that is not the exciting part, but it is necessary because this is going to be the back of what I make, right? So I can use it for journaling space. So yes. All right, so what I pulled, and I'm super excited about this, is I pulled some atlases, and this is what I am going to do. I'm going to get rid of this paper because it is all kinds of in my way. Let me put this back. Okay. Now, I have these two. This one's not going to be big enough because I'm not going to use all of this empty space. So let me get rid of this empty space and we'll be right back. Okay. That is done. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to crunch this up. So it's Ohio and North Carolina, I think. Alright, so I just want to, I don't want to tear it, so I'm going to eventually, but that is not my first goal. So I have Oklahoma or Ohio. because both of the things tore off. I think this one I have to use one side because the other side still has the border. Yeah, North Dakota still has the border, so this one gives me more. Alright, so now all I'm going to do is tear pieces of the map. I know I'm not very talkative as I'm tearing this paper. Sometimes I just don't know what to talk about. And I guess that's one of the reasons why I do like the lives, is because at least y'all are saying stuff that I can answer, or, you know, what have you. So I did this, I tried this with music sheets, and I really like the way that turned out. So I was like, you know what, I am gonna do this with maps and see how that turns out. So that is why I decided to do the maps. Now my question is, what do I want to ink this up with? And I think I'm just going to do I want a contrast, or do I want subtle? And I think I want subtle. And so subtle is like vintage photo. So vintage photo. I'm going to use my little dauber because it'll get into the little places. So I am going to painstakingly ink all of these edges. So let me just do that really fast. Okay, so now that that's done, so I decided to go to the bigger dauber because I figure I could cover more space. Sorry, my hands are super gross. And then the paper is so thin that I was having a hard time holding on to it, so that's why I got out the little board to put it on. Okay, so now this is our master board, so this is the back side, and all we're gonna do now is take, and I am no rhyme or reason, I'm just gonna take pieces, and I do prefer for them not to be upside down, but if they are, I'm just gonna be okay with it. Now I also kind of, the edges, I like to be straight if possible. If not, it's not a big deal. Because it's just not a big deal. Okay, let me go ahead and just start sticking these down. I'm not gonna stress over that. So all I'm gonna do is glue and stick. And that's it for now. Like, this is just part of the process, but I love the way the crumpled paper makes it have more character. Like, you can't really see it on camera, I'm sure, but up close and face to face you can. And then once they get cut down to either journal cards or I'm trying to find a little piece to go here that doesn't cover all of it up. Like I said, there's no rhyme or reason, except I tend to make it into a rhyme or reason. Oh, maybe this. Yes, perfect. I forgot what I was saying. Yep, don't remember if it comes back to me. Great. If it doesn't, well, y'all are gonna have to read my mind. Okay, so I think I was talking about the character. Anyway, I like it crumpled up. Just looks nicer to me. More vintage. Now this is an old atlas. I don't remember what year it is. I'll have to look at it. I'll pull it out and look at it before the video is over. Got it in one of my treasure hunting. I do love me some treasure hunting though. All my treasure hunting videos are on Patreon. So if that's something that you like to watch, among other things, but do all kinds of stuff over there. Okay, I know that's upside down. No, it's not. Maybe, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Let's go in here. Okay. And let's see. Let's get this going. Because, I mean, I've done plenty of masterboards just using like leftover scraps and stuff like that, and I love doing those. But sometimes I just want to do something different, and I think I have succeeded. Yeah, I'm at this point, I don't care if it's upside down, right side up, backwards. Just trying to fill in the gaps, because honestly it's not gonna make a hill of beans once we cut it up, right? Right. But that's one thing I did learn about my masterboards, is I don't really decorate them until after they're cut up. Because too many times, especially if I'm decorating with people, I have cut heads off and mutilated, and they looked all kinds of wrong. So I quit decorating it until after I cut them up, and then I can decorate it for whatever theme or whatever I want. So basically I just take either scraps or, like what I'm doing right now, just torn pieces of the same thing, and I just put like it's a base, right? And I'm not paying a darn attention to anything. I'm just, for the most part, I'm just layering. And again, I quit caring if it was upside down or whatever, because at the end of the day, I think this one, this side. I know I was going to put it there, but I changed my mind. I am allowed to do that. So I have different ideas for this. And so I did a music page or music pages. So I did that already. I'm gonna do like book pages, encyclopedia pages. I actually have some Sears and Roebuck catalogs that I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be an awesome masterboard, right? So I have that. I'm not doing those today, obviously, because I am so slow. Ain't nobody got time to wait for me to do all of that. Like, isn't that so amazing already? Like, I am loving it already. I just want, yeah, like that to cover. Let me just, I don't know why, it just, again, there are no rules, do what you want. If something strikes you as you want it a certain kind of way, then do that. Ouch. And I am going to have some pieces left over, which is cool. It just means I can do another masterboard at some point. Or I can put these on tags, or I just want one piece to go there. Glue. Glue on my fingers. It's gonna be so hot and humid today. Alright, I just have to, oh, I need a thing for right there. Goodness. Not quite tall enough. Don't ask me why I'm being super picky now. I don't know. I just want it to make sense. Okay, well, I'm putting that down. It's the one that is ringing my bell. Because I'm going to end up probably trimming this off anyway. Okay, masterboard. That part is done. So I am going to flip it and just kind of smush it. Just for all the little pieces. Make sure they're all good and stuck down. Okay, now I am going to keep it flipped and get my handy dandy templates out. So I made these tag templates using the cutting board from the Dollar Tree. So it's like it comes in a pack of 2, and they are so perfect for templates. So I just turn it upside down, because one, it's just easier to draw on this brown paper than it is on all the colorful paper on the other side. And 2, if I can't see, then I'm not like being that person who's like, oh, I don't want to put it here because whatever. I don't have time to analyze it. I just do this and cut it, and then I'm happy with it because I didn't have to stress over what it looked like and what have you. Okay, now I am doing this like this because I want to get the most out of this which means that it could be that the words or whatever may be sideways, are probably sideways since I'm doing it like this, but care don't. They say you become what you hang around. Hang around Lori a lot, picking up her languages, her Loriisms. Oh goodness. Alright, so let me put this back together, put it with my templates, and now we just cut. So I'm just going to cut these out really fast. Okay, now I'm going to have to, I already know glue, I'm going to put that with the scraps. This I am throwing away because I cannot keep every little piece. I know some people do, and you do you. I've learned that I cannot keep every single piece because I don't have room for that. Okay, so I am going to get my art glitter glue, and I just kind of run my fingers over, and I can kind of see what needs a little dab, right, to be stuck down like that. This one. If the little tip fits, then it gets stuck down. Okay, this one, I don't know where that piece came from. So, because it's not a perfect science, right? And when you cut it and all that kind of stuff, it does kind of mess with that part. It's an easy fix. This is definitely what gets my hands all messy though. As I'm like finished gluing these down, and I rub it, so ink and all that kind of fun stuff. But I mean, if you are not a mess, are you really crafting? Asking for a friend. Okay, those are done. We check this one. Like I can almost tell which ones are popped up. Okay, that one's done. Almost finished, guys. So how do y'all like it so far? Like, what are your thoughts on not just using scraps, but using other types of pages to do this? I love it. I think it is a great idea, if I must say so myself. And I'm sure I am not the only person that has thought of this. But I haven't seen it anywhere else, but that means absolutely nothing, because believe it or not, I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos. So I do sometimes, and I do get inspiration from others. Okay, so that is that. So those are the map ones. Like, how stinking fun are these? I love them. I think they are gorgeous. So here's the map ones, and then here are the music ones that I did. I decided to keep it like black and white. So here are the music ones. So I think this is so much fun, and I can't wait to do other book pages, other kinds of magazine pages. Just tear it, crumple it, ink it, and be done. So that is one thing that I will need to do, is ink up these edges. But I am not going to keep y'all while I do this. I'm just going to do one. Oh, and another thing I really like to do is round the bottom corners. I think it just gives it, I don't know, a little more character, like a polished, finished look. I know, that's probably just me. And that's okay. That's what I like, so that's what I do. Do what you like. Do what you love. So, that is it, my friends. Thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, share with your friends, do all the things, and come back for the next one. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye!